Hello, James Gilmour from Gilmour Space. Our business is fundamentally to design and build low-cost hybrid rockets to support the small satellite industry. Essentially, in layman terms, we're building a bus to support satellite manufacturers who are finding it very difficult and hard to get access to space. There are a number of things that excite me about the business. I don't think I'm lucky, I'm blessed. I happen to be, to me, what I believe is one of the most innovative and exciting startups in Australian history, which is great. Looking to pioneer Australia having a domestic launch capability. The other, I guess, fundamental input to that is, looking to inspire the current generation and the next generation. That really excites me. The other big thing, I work with a wonderful bunch of people. That's our strongest asset. We wouldn't be able to do anything without them and their tireless commitment to get the job done. And I think it's a really exciting times, and we've got a lot to look forward to. One of the biggest things was growing from about 12 to 15 people up to 30 people within the last year, which has been great. I guess the other big fundamental input to that capability was the $5 million in Series A investment led by Blackbird, which has been really good, and that's giving us a lot of confidence, and also the community about confidence in terms of investing in us. And it's really up to us to kind of deliver on that capability. The other, I guess, significant achievement for us was we static test fired what we believe to be the largest single port hybrid motor to be developed, which was really exciting. We did that on the 20th of December. We achieved about 30 kilonewtons of thrust for about 4 seconds. That equates to about 3 tons of power. We followed that on and did a longer duration high pressure test that achieved about 70 kilonewtons of thrust for about 5 seconds. So decent and stable profile. Another significant achievement and step towards the direction for us. We were also successful. It took us about 18 months, but we signed a Space Act agreement with NASA. That was huge. And that's something that I think has major ramifications both for us and obviously our stakeholders and our community abroad. I think it's quite an exciting time for us. In the next 4 to 6 months, there's a couple of significant milestones we would like to hit. We're developing our capability to launch a sounding rocket to verify a number of components in that technology that we can take to a bigger orbital class vehicle. What that really means is starting to actually put payloads or small satellites into space. We won't have that capability for a couple of years, but this sounding rocket test in the next 4 to 6 months is going to be a really good tech demonstrator for that. We're also looking to secure our Series B. We've already started to look at engaging with venture capital, so that's still early days, and we've still got a bit to go on that. But in terms of future potential, it could go any number of ways. Along the lines of another 40 staff within the next three years. Potential revenues of $40 million. A bit further along the line is definitely in-space propulsion. Some of the technology we're developing has the potential for in-space propulsion units, so putting a propulsion system onto a piece of hardware like a satellite, and that could be anything for Moon or Mars resupply missions. Space debris is a big kind of topic of conversation. Some of our propulsion units could be put on some existing hardware or whatnot to look at cleaning up some of the junk. And I think there's no reason within the next 8 years we can start looking at human space flight. No reason why we can't. The other big thing is asteroid mining. Australia's great at digging things out of the ground. It'd be great if we started looking at a bit more innovative concept like asteroid mining. We would definitely support that. And really what I'm quite excited about is a fundamental change in the way Australians think about space and space technologies. And there's definitely winds of change, and I'm optimistic that in the next 6 months there'll be some really good strategies that harbour and sustains innovation in Australia and really gives the youth who are moving through looking at areas of science, technology, engineering and maths that really has an end goal. I fundamentally think that there are a lot of good inputs into, I guess, innovation in southeast Queensland. We are supported by some of the greatest unis in Australia, UQ, QUT, Griffith, Bond, a number of those that I personally engage with and look to secure talent and foster talent. So I really think that there's a couple of little things that can be done now, and we're going to see the max benefits in years to come.